This is September the 3rd, 2024. Economic Development, West Harlem Piers Committee meeting. Unfortunately, we have no current committee members present. However, we have both people who were on the agenda for presentation regarding their individual businesses are present. Out of respect to them and their interest in providing information to this committee, we will continue the meeting without any additional members. With that being said, I'd like to introduce
Fitzgerald Jesse.
Chris, yeah, let me see, there's a Fitzgerald Jesse from the Bike Cafe Lava. So please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Ms. Donna. It is an honor to meet you.
Same here.
And I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself.
Yes.
I am from 133rd Amsterdam Avenue, and my grandma is the second tenant of 1467 from the building. So I spent all my life in the area.
Oh, so she opened the neighborhood.
Oh, she built the neighborhood.
She built the neighborhood, all
And I
right.
went to PS 161, 43,
Okay.
and my whole life is
It's in the West Harlem area.
it's in that neighborhood. My schooling, everything else. I went to Columbia University, my school as
Yes.
well.
All the West Harlem.
Oh, that's all.
Yes.
My project is a new business for the community. A lot of the community has come in for them to present idea. For example, when I was a kid, on 125th, I didn't see Victoria's Secret. I didn't see all of those.
Right.
The only store I remember 125th is Dr. J.
Oh, Bloomstein.
You Bloomstein
That was
as
a
well.
major store.
So a lot of the community has gone. Me, I remain here. My son is here, you know. What I did is a new business for our community to put, you know, one of the good thing about the new business, my cafe, Yola Cafe, it will put community back to work. For example, having a location at the pier, this community could be working at that location.
Good.
See us.
Explain to me the business of it.
The business is, it's
Because
a
if I don't understand the business, don't know what community is in. What is the business of it?
This is pretty much,
The
somebody,
Bike Cafe,
it's
right?
it's a Starbucks on wheels.
Okay.
So, but the whole thing is this does everything Starbucks and then more. This unit operate on 48 hours on electricity
Okay.
and in the stationary.
Yes.
And
And it is mobile.
it is
as
mobile,
well as
but
stationary.
the whole, it's the facade, but it's also mobile,
Yes.
electrical and non-electrical.
Oh.
You could push it, like, for example, this worked very well in Central Park to get to that side, the street. You could drive it and to operate.
Oh.
It's
Without
operation-
pedaling it?
No, without
Oh,
pedaling.
it has a motor.
Electrical and non-electrical.
Ah, got it.
And then
Yeah.
we offer the bakery, the coffee. We offer the most important thing, the merchant account. We also offer the training for if
For
you
the
don't,
use of this.
for the user, if they don't know how to become barista, we could have a barista come and train. We offer training stage also. We are the website. The most important thing about this business, which as a experience I gained, is the profile, the user profile individually. This will bring an enhancement. For example, we could have a fitness class coming in there, program. We have 3 months program that we have. We could have at the station, a barista training class for,
Wait, I'm lost.
we have program on addition.
No. Where in this? I'm not understanding.
Oh, besides this, sorry to jump ahead. No,
Stay here. Tell me about this in particular, before you go outside of it.
Okay.
Tell me all of the benefits economically and, I wanna say that, but tell me about this specifically only. Tell me this,
you will get fresh coffee every time you come in.
all right?
It's a stop and go quickly.
Okay.
And, the coffee is coming from Haiti or Kenya. and Columbia.
So international, and what other things is it offering besides, because I see.
We offer bakeries,
Right.
soda, sport drinks.
Okay,
And in addition to that, we also have a menu that we're gonna offer that it will deliver as well, a lunch menu. We're working on it.
all right, let's go back to the original menu.
Yeah.
As it stands now, the menu is,
Coffee, bagel, juice, and muffin, everything you could get in Starbucks, you could get here as well.
as it comes down the street.
Correct. Look, it stays in a
As
stationary.
but it could move down the street.
You could move down the street
Yes,
as well.
yes, all right. In other words, then, what I need to ask you is, it could move, in other words, if it was going to be on 145th Street, it could then move to 140th Street,
Yes.
and that's so it is not permanently parked.
No, it's not permanent station, but
That's,
it also comes with a trailer that you could stack it in.
oh, wait a minute, this comes with this?
With a trailer as well.
No, I'm looking, this state.
Yes, correct. It comes with a trailer. This is a trailer which the bike goes in and you take it away.
Okay, now,
And the trailer is extra supply, which has water,
let's back up. You have to purchase this, correct?
Yes,
All right,
it comes with the trailer together,
the cost to purchase it is includes the trail,
included with the trailer.
okay? The cost to purchase it, estimate, because times change, costs change, roughly around what would it cost to purchase?
60, 75,
Dollars?
the thousand,
Thank you.
yeah.
So it would be 65 to 70.
That's what I want to work with the board to come up with a better price for a neighborhood.
So to purchase one the way it is basically, it's in the $65,000 category. Now, what needed then is some way to offset the amount of this cost. So that a person that's involved in this industry could afford to get into the industry.
Correct.
People who out there get it.
Yes.
So if it's 65,000 to 70,000 for the bike and the trailer for it. I'm trying to figure out how best to promote this.
Well, we're willing to give the business is a good business and best to promote this. This offer is a good opportunity, the vending business, and the pay is great. No, that's one of the,
How are you gonna get paid if you don't have it?
well,
Go back to promoting. See, you're past where
correct.
you want us to be.
Well, we
Yeah.
could work something out that is, that would,
Alright. If someone would, first of all, this is a separate business. That the bike and the thing is a business in itself.
correct.
All right. That in itself is around 65,000. What did you tell me the figure was?
65,000.
$65,000 for the two items together. So that if somebody wanted to go into a business that's mobile. You see, you got to tell me what will sell to me.
Correct.
A mobile business, not a stationary
A
business.
mobile business. In addition to that, Miss, my apology for,
Okay.
the bank has also offered me the location for promotion and they're willing to pay for 500 cup of coffee a month.
To do what?
To have them, they love the idea, they love the business, to have a front of the bank to promote for their customers. The bank already offered me that.
So are you telling me that the bank, I told the sale, is willing to purchase one of them?
No, willing to pay me every to have one of the unit in front of
that
it
is willing to have it parked in front of their location.
for the,
For the person who has already bought it or purchased it.
No.
Okay,
the bank is willing to work with me. They love the idea to promote the business, put one in front of this, the bank, for example, Key Bank, in front of this location, and they'll pay me for 500 bagel, 500 coffee for their
all
customer
right,
to promote the
so,
business.
so what they're saying is build one and build the very first one and put it in front of their place.
Or multiple places, they said too.
First one,
Yes, going one.
and put it in front of their place. And as a result, it will serve as an advertisement for the future. People get to stay here. Because
Whatever.
when you spoke broad, you ain't saying nothing.
For
Bring it
advertising,
back
yeah.
to-
For advertisement for them,
There you go. So,
promoting
all right.
with them.
so the first thing that you would like us, the community board, to support is to make one of these. None of this, the one has not been made.
No, not yet.
What will it cost to make one? About,
30,000, 35,
to make one?
yeah, complete.
So so to start this upcoming business, you need $35,000.
But we have four location already. Finance for full location.
Yeah, but would you ain't got nothing to locate.
No.
Yeah, you're talking to the lady, you don't want me, honey.
Okay, sorry.
You don't sell me, I can count faster than you.
You're right, that's true.
And I can't like people talk to me, that's why I'm mad. Okay, yeah, but I learned from them, and that came from economic development. For the city of New York, for the state, for the people. I was secretary to all of the, first on the area generals, and I know who did what. All right, so the bottom line is, we need support of this particular invention, because it hasn't been made.
No, I have one,
You have one made,
yeah,
all right. The one that's made is in New York City,
I have to ship it here.
all right, so you have, but it's made. You have to-
No, I have one made, I have a
But
total,
it's not here in the city.
no. Before I move, I wanted to get, permission first, voter support. I don't wanna bring it here, then everybody tell me, get out, I can't do anything.
First of all, the bank that told you you could park it in front of their location is on a street that's a busy street.
That's 23rd Street, Key Bank.
Well, then you're gonna have to get permission from the city to park something like that.
Actually, I have found another way.
All right.
If the premises, for example, here.
Right.
You write me a note, I'm allowed to be in front of there. With my permit, I have temporarily vendor's license and permanent, I could be outside with the note.
And park in front of the business that approves you not
Yeah,
obstructing it. All right, all right, right, right. You
Correct.
got the backup. Here's the thing, what you may not realize is there's people on the board that's gonna come up and ask all this stuff. And so what you need to do is sell that, but don't sell with the Mary Jane part, sell,
The business.
yes. How are we gonna get this here? All right, we got one. We don't even have to worry about making anymore because we need to get the one in operation.
Correct.
Then from the one, this organization will be able to judge how many more they need and how soon.
Correct. Correct.
You got how it's working now?
Correct.
So if you're going to present if we say, okay, and then you want to present to the board, you have to be able to present what is the benefit in this one now. The benefit in this one now is one is built. Two, you have a location that wants to use it. That then will encourage the businesses that you think it's gonna make.
I got you.
Cause when you go to talk to the board, that's the, you don't go that way, they're going, how did she let them come in here with it? Cause you're not selling the right thing. So this is the object, you already got one. Now, how long and how much would it take you to get this into New York City? The one that you own, where is it?
Well, it's gonna take me about $6,000 to ship it.
$6,000
To ship it.
to ship it.
It's a lot. Plus shipping is changing now, as you could see the.
Okay,
the
this
decrease
is how far away?
up to the-
China?
That's what I mean.
Okay, so this is, okay. Okay, so it's out of the country, it's in the Caribbean, it's in the Western Hemisphere, but it's still
But the
not.
whole thing will be built here. The benefit, it's everything will be built here.
Well, in other words, the built one is not here.
Well, it's already fully operational.
Let's deal with that.
Okay.
We deal with who we gonna build here, let's
Okay.
get, see, you're away from getting the
I'm letting-
support you want.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Dunn.
Yeah, you gotta keep it here, cause you're talking like you got four of them waiting for me to buy, you ain't got one. Get it here, okay, get it here, get it in front of the bank where it's supposed to be. Forget, this year is over, so now
It's
we,
for next year.
right, so now, where can we park it for a little bit at the West Harlem?
Yes, that's where we want to put it.
Can we bring it over here to the Manhattanville, the people had a big show.
Yes, I could do that.
The precinct had a big show the other day, closed off 3 blocks. You could have been there, had it, you understand, you gotta come here, cause you out here talking nothing, business. Okay, so,
Done.
mhm.
It's best if, just my suggestion, if the groove, is to have two, because one could be permanently stationary, because when you have that, because
No,
the other one
No.
could be for promotion. I'm just asking.
no,
Okay,
you do not present something with this many wheels and tell me it's stationary. Don't do it.
okay.
You may wanna keep it stationary, but if it's got this many wheels, that means that he could roll right here and stop and sell. Why he gotta stay at the piers? If he has if this operation has a place where it can park,
The
a
west side,
place
yeah.
where it can park, maybe it can park in Manhattanville houses. Maybe it could park at the 28th precinct.
Correct.
You understand, you're not coming in where you need to. Okay, this can park, it's got wheels, it
It
rolls
breaks
in the
everything.
park.
Everything.
So don't forget the waterfront. If it never gets there, it don't matter. But if it can make money right here, is that more important than going to the waterfront? So you need the water, you understand?
Yeah, I
Forget
just,
the fact that it's on wheels means that I can call up and say, we're having a big, lot thing.
Yes.
Dave, so why did somebody go to the field? Don't close your doors. Okay, so back to the thing. We need to get one operational bike cafe. Operational on or before the end of 2024. Which is stretching it out, because I'm at the beginning of 2024. I started to put you in June, but I went down to the space.
Yes. Thank you, Mr.
But that's what you need to be doing. You need to get in one of these operational.
Okay.
In order to do that, you are $4,000 short of some number you just gave me. All right, let's act like what we talked about. So now let's go back. The bank that will let you park in front of it, will it lend you the money to finish building it?
Probably, I could look for it. Ms. Dawn, if approval, like thinking about it, I'll do whatever I have to do to get this bike here. That's all I
Yeah,
need.
but you see, here's what I'm trying to say. This is me and you trying to whisper, I know
Yeah.
it's taking money. Excuse me. This picture is gorgeous.
That's the mic.
So am I.
You're gorgeous too.
You want this? It's gotta be here. It's gotta be built. Get the bank that you can park in front of to lend you on us. Get it here. Good. But when you said it, thank you very much, but I need to get it here.
But another thing, I have to look for location to put down one.
You need to park it?
Yeah, I wanted to, one of the reason I wanted to have is to have like a store here to replenish. When I go out, you know, when it goes out, people could also get we could also come back and people could buy from the location, we keep it's all together. I was looking for something, I found something, but I need something where I could receive coffee.
What?
Cause I need to put it somewhere, the coffee's gonna be coming in, I have to receive.
In other words, you need to have a place to receive the shipping.
Correct. The shipping.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay, you can't have the shipment come to your home.
which is 67.
Yeah. Why not? UPS to deliver anything, it has to be, just call Amazon, I bet you Amazon deliver. All right, you got to stay, you're so big with nothing,
You're correct.
bring it in,
I'll bring
okay?
it.
Ship it into your mother's house,
Okay, I will.
cause I know they'll deliver it there.
I could put it in my mom.
Right, put it in the hallway, I don't care where you put it, empty a closet, because you wanna make this work.
Yeah.
You're talking big and you ain't got nothing to sell.
Correct.
And when people go, like me, who's in business, I'm like, what are you talking about? Where is it? Get it here,
Okay,
get it built.
okay.
Okay? This community board meets in Columbia Forum once a month. Suppose you had it parked there.
I'll get on it. Once, you know,
Cause you're approaching it wrong. You're approaching it up in the air.
I'm so sorry.
And you got nothing to sell. Get the product here. So see if the bank that will let you park in front of them will give you the money, the loan, to get it here. Get it built. And the fact that it comes with its own thing makes it even better.
everything. That's all my.
Yeah, but no, because where you gonna park this?
Okay, the garage, my mom's house.
Parking lot, garage, on the street. Well, get it.
Yeah, it just has a commercial license.
You understand? So you're selling nothing. Get something to sell. You understand? And what I would say is I, as the co-chair of economic development, would support the business aspect that this could become. It ain't nothing now.
Yeah,
Become. So I would support the idea that the Bike Cafe is offering.
I think. I'm gonna get here next summer. To,
You understand? So this way, because you don't have this, I can't bring, well, where's it? What's in looking with me?
Okay.
Okay, cause as it stands now, this whole project is here in your head. You got nothing to show. Get something, get the money, get it here.
I'll get the fun, everything in it.
Right.
I just,
And if people, you'd be surprised if somebody saw it.
without the letter, I cannot get the thing to operate on it. To go, I need the vending.
I cannot get a letter of support when I don't have anything to support.
Correct, but
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
the
what-
reason I didn't bring it, I'm sorry, Don, is,
You had nowhere to put it.
no, not only that, I need, this is one phase. I have to deal with, park, second phase. Because for the vending permit, I have the vending permit,
Right,
for the vendor, license.
for this,
Yeah, for me to park it where I need to go, I need the park permission as well.
the park,
Yeah, we are issuing the vendors the permit. Like,
Okay, fine. And what are you submitting to the farm spot?
well, I submitted this before, they said we cannot move forward unless I have a vendor's permit. Then once I have the vendor's permit,
Now you have a vendor's permit,
yeah, I have the vendor's permit.
okay?
They need from community board letter of support, then they'll, then I'll take it for inspection.
So what you're asking in effect is a community board to
Letter,
support a
yeah.
picture.
The support,
Picture, support the idea.
they support the idea, then I bring it in for inspection, then we move forward. That's so, before I didn't get too confused.
What I think you need to do
Uh.
is get something. I understand, because so far, listening to you, I do not, now I may be wrong, see the larger economic benefit. I see the singular benefit once it's built, who has it to where it is. I also, because I'm looking at it, can see if you get it somewhere where it's famous to the people, eventually somebody will want another one.
Correct.
And what you wanna make sure is you control that nobody else can do this but you.
Correct.
Make sure you have this
So I have
idea.
Big
So
box.
so everybody else can take this picture, they can't build another one unless you're suing them. Okay, so you understand,
correct.
so I think the Economic Development Committee could support the idea of a bike cafe to be built.
Correct.
That's the only case it was. To be built.
Okay. I'll bring it here.
You got. But go try to get, yeah, I would. Put it all. No, I'm gonna turn it over because this is mine. This is all yours, right? This whole
Yes.
thing is yours, okay. We will support. The building of the bike cafe, I say,
Yeah.
right? Right. We will support the economic benefit that it could produce. You understand?
Yes.
Those are the two things this committee will support. And I will write it up so to go into the executive court meeting.
I get it here and then get as soon as by then. Yeah. Okay. And then you guys want me to bring it for inspection? Yes.
No, but I might wanna back something in. What, no, but actually, if you had it, we meet at the head of Columbia at the end of the month, of each month, the third Thursday of each
I
month.
get it. And we, I can get
You
that,
could drive by. Okay,
and this community will send me other places as well too.
let's get it here first.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay, get it here. Because what you want is you have control of this concept. And so what you want is not only for this to be successful, but that what is your corporation called?
Yola Cafe, you know, this bike cafe, you go for it. Or what would you like to?
You have a company letterhead, do you write letters on
It's
anything?
bike cafe, yes,
Is that the end?
yes.
Okay, I'll look at the end.
It-
But see, that's what
This is, we have a couple of letterheads, this one, bike cafe. I sent you.
no, let me look and see if it's on the one thing is written. Some like seven locations on that. Bike Cafe Lava Cafe, that's the name of the company?
Yes,
Bike Cafe Lava Cafe is the name of the company.
yes.
Okay, that's what you want, a letterhead that says that with a company address and phone number and the whoever, whatever.
And the email address, all that, I just didn't print out. I just wanted to put on.
Right, and get all that out so people can see it. And I will try to read some of this between now and the next meeting of, my exec meetings, I know what we're talking about.
I wanna,
Because I will offer them to support the building of the bike cafe, support the economic benefit that it could provide in general. So, not just to here, but in general. Okay? Cause I can live here and take the bike downtown, I'm still making the money, so let's not close the door. So those are the two things that I could do a support letter for this. Yeah. Get it done. Okay? And we parking it at your house.
I wanna wait for this gentleman, give him.
Yeah, so you know what he's talking about, when you get to doing this, you can play music, but my boy
I'm
don't play.
gonna have him come to play music by the bike cafe.
Right, that's a good, both businesses can get over that, yeah, that's it. Hey, okay, make your presentation, my darling, give me some backup material from you.
Thank you.
Actually, this is my name. I'll share some of this with you as we proceed.
You only have one side. Got it. Oh, the sliding over, all right. Okay. Because I know that business, I've heard of it. Oh, let me start. I tried to dance, a guy, my friend tried to get me to dance when I was 2 weeks, I couldn't dance, I sit back down. But
Yes, good afternoon.
get out to you.
Ms. Dunn, thank you for inviting me. My name is Al M2. And
It is saying, I was not, I said, how you pronounce MTU, with two?
yeah, M2.
M2,
It's really
okay.
two, but no, it's really two. But that's a bit too much.
Wow, M2, okay.
Two.
Oh, like, tastes good.
There you go.
Oh, like,
Yes.
tastes
There
good,
you go.
good.
That's it. So, yes, so I'm a true lover, as Mrs. Dunn is. I'm speaking to the choir. We all know the music and what the music does and what the music has contributed to our evolution in this country. Our ancestors used the music to go through those very troubling times of enslavement. This music is very powerful and it controls our destiny. Within the music expresses the spirit of the times. And this music in particular that I'm talking about is referred to as modern American music. And I use that terminology because that's what Max Roach and Charles Mingus called it, modern American music. Jazz is a genre within that.
Came after this, yes.
Jazz had a very pejorative meaning at one point. It was actually spelled JASS.
Oh, yeah.
It had a very pejorative, and it has still a bad name in certain parts of the church,
Oh, well,
you know.
yeah, okay.
So you
That's a whole
understand
different
that.
conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole.
I don't even JAZZ jazz, that one.
You know, it had a very pejorative beginning.
Okay.
And it has evolved into a genre that is well respected. In fact, it is one of our greatest exports is our music and our culture. And I say that, but I'm here to sell a dream. I'm a dreamer.
Okay.
I'm a dreamer, and what I'm here to be concise is to promote an idea, a thought that we at one point can have a place that we control within the community that we actually built in the community. that would be able to serve in its cultural capacity, not only just for the adults, but for all ages. It's a multifunctional. Now, this concept, I had initially thought of it as a virtual museum in that it would contain high-tech electronic equipment, and say you wanted to look at images from Egypt, you could have it hologrammed. So, I mean, the concept can morph into anything it sees, but and to be concise, what I'm saying, Ms. Dunn, is we need our own within the community. And I approached you earlier with the concept of finding some land, a vacant lot within the community, that we can start this glorious effort. We, my sister Roberta and I started in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. And why did I start then? Because I saw that there was a need for our people to have a social interaction. It's a mental health issue. That's why I take my money and my time to promote this, because I feel that strong about it. That we have to have our own culture and music and have it at our discretion, not other people, and having to pay all these exorbitant rents and things. We need to have our own, and we need a building campaign. This is a capital project I'm proposing. It's not a grant. I'm not looking for a grant. I'm not looking for anything financially for me, but I'm saying in terms of the community, we could put our community to work. This is just a rendition, but we could put our community to work. We have the people within the community that can teach us all of the aspects of our of building. We have within the community. We can hire them to teach the young people how to do, construction, how to lay the foundation. I mean, it has an evolution to it. It has an evolution to it. It's not an overnight project. It's not anything that can that's completed right now. This is all in a conceptualization era, and it grows out of the need that we as a people need our own place to be, our own home,
All right,
Yes, yes.
one of the things I've been complaining about all along is not using the word live. Cause I'm a live music critic. I ain't trying to credit nothing I heard on the TV, on the tape somewhere. I like to see you before you thought. I go everywhere there's live music. And I'm listening to you and I'm thinking, build the. Go ahead.
This is not right going on.
No,
No, good.
go ahead.
No, I wanna listen to you.
I'm looking at building a building to recognize live music, past and present. It's my operative word and everything is live, because these kids got a tape for everything. Okay, so I made my son bring my granddaughter to Hamilton so she could see somebody play a horn. She could do it on her computer, she listen and she could watch it, but I wanted her to actually see this band blow that horn. And understand that the sound you're hearing is actually the effort of this band. That's why I use the word live in everything I do. Don't give me no tape music. It's got to be live. Riverbank had a big things. If it's live, I'm there.
Yes.
Both concerts all day. I was there. I was there the Friday before. The Riverbank The Riverbank concerts was very interesting. One band killed it, the other band, but they were there, they were live. But you could see and hear the difference if you was there. If you had a tape, it's a tape, okay, I didn't like the tape, but if you actually see them performing it, you get the feeling of what was going on. And that's why I'm always a pusher for live. We want a building, fine, but we want to recognize. If you don't put the word in live, I can give you a tape.
Well, we surely want to accommodate any and that, whatever it takes, verbiage.
That's the only reason I said it, the first thing, a building to recognize live music, past and present.
You know, that's exactly what we need. I don't profess to have all the wording.
But what that's the reason I told you.
All I know is that we have something very rare, something very
Yeah.
special.
Yes.
Now, I brought with me, this was a concurrent resolution that John Conyers presented. Yes, he died not too long ago, but he was a great constituent of advocating music for the children and the importance of having music in the education process.
Okay.
So he passed, he was in Congress. Now, this was a House resolution. And it says, expressing the sense of Congress, respecting the designation of jazz as a rare and valuable national American treasure. Whereas jazz has achieved preeminence throughout the world as an indigenous American music and art form, bringing to this country and to the world a uniquely American synthesis of culture through the African-American experience. I mean, I don't want to go on, but that is so touching.
Is it only jazz we want to recognize?
Well, see.
I remember the
all I
blues,
know-
I remember,
All I know, no, Mr. That's where I'm not going to, music, as Duke Ellington said,
right,
there's only one music, good music. So, no, it won't be limited to this genre of jazz.
that's why I took the name out of what I wrote, that's a live music past and present.
Well, like I said,
Because there's some good rock music.
we can have a little bit of whatever is going to, my thing is, you gotta give the people what they want.
Yes.
So, that's the motivation that I've operated under. And, I've had, as you said, I've had some very successful people, Samara Joy being, she has appeared, yeah, she was young then. She was very young. I've had her to appear
Hey, Grant's
at
Tomb,
Grant's Tomb
well, I was there.
before she got famous.
Huh.
And, so this was another
I'm
lady,
always at Grant's
Jasmine
Tomb.
Horn. She was the face of Lincoln Center for many, so she was.
Oh, 2014, I might have been there, that's before I got.
So, I mean, I have many more, but these are two of the most.
But you know what, too? They participated in another orchestra where they were the leads.
Leads.
Cause I don't remember her at all.
That's Samara Joy, when she was young.
I just don't remember her as the lead at Grant's Tomb, and in 2022, I was at Grant's, that's all I'm
Well,
saying,
like I
Grant's
said,
Tomb. I may have been sitting too far away, maybe, but okay, I got you.
She was the featured vocalist, twice, in fact. And, believe it or not, this lady that came to my show, she filmed it. She got over 125,000 hits.
Yeah.
It doesn't even put my name on it.
No,
That's not
which
right.
one, the show that you did up at Grant's Tomb, that little show on the side, or the other one?
No,
The one before the rain, I was at the one with the big rain.
okay. No, this was here a few
Oh, a few years back,
with
okay.
the tape when it had Samara Joy.
Oh, okay.
And, she's gotten all these hundreds of thousands of hits off of my stuff and doesn't even recognize me.
Yeah,
But that's neither here nor there
yes,
tonight.
it is. That's very important.
Right now, more important is to sell this idea to the board that we need a building capital project. And we need to get it on, not just this, but we need, as I say, we need a new industrial revolution, a black industrial revolution. In which, in which we have multiple buildings and concepts. So I don't wanna limit any of that. This is about imagination, and that's all I really have is imagination. And with the help of God, he has allowed me to imagine and to be,
I had a thought and I lost it. Damn, keep going. Hope I get it back. I had a
just,
thought.
so like I say, I'm just here to represent the black jazz American community as well as music community. Let me leave it like that. The music community that Black Americans have developed this beautiful culture, and we need to preserve it. We need to. Well, we have jazz musicians, museums, but they're all run by white
But
people.
where are they?
Well, you got one on 129th Street. It's called the Jazz Foundation of America,
129 from what?
between Madison and Malcolm X.
Central Hall.
Or was that, that might be not Madison, that's Fifth Avenue.
That's Central Hall.
Yeah,
Central
yeah,
Hall.
and Malcolm.
But what do they do with it? What do they do?
They
with
have
it?
lovely shows there. It's a small place.
There is a strong white follower for jazz.
Oh, yeah,
It's very strong,
yeah, the
Yeah,
whites.
yeah, oh, yeah.
very strong.
Oh, yeah.
The whites for jazz.
Yes.
Well,
Strong,
Yes.
they're taking over.
Cause
strong.
it ain't the only thing we got that they.
Yeah, but that one, they dominate that one. Cause I've been to, my apology, I've been to some of the jazz, and I don't see that many blacks.
Right, I know you want.
I just see quite a few.
Because most of the black people that was into jazz have passed away.
Yeah.
The oldest.
Cause it's all from even older than me. And I'm 87, so older than me. And I don't do jazz particularly, but I do like a live performance night. It happens to be jazz when I'm there, whatever. But I'm all into, I don't want nothing taped. I want to see you play the instrument. I want to feel you, feel your, that's me personally. So I'm into that
I
side.
love going to jazz, but
Yes.
I always just see white folks.
Well, I fortunately invite both of you, Ms. Dunn and gentlemen, sir. I'm commencing at Grant's School in Plaza
When,
September the 18th. I have 3 consecutive days. Yeah, September,
this is my place here.
I can email
You
you,
know you're gonna have to grant to them.
yeah, I can email you I got Danny Mixon coming. You know Danny?
No, the name's not ringing. I might have, at my age.
Well,
But give me your dates again, September.
September 18th,
Uh-huh.
25th, September 25th, October the 2nd, Ty Stevens.
And it's all at grants too.
Yeah, at 5 p.m. 5 to 7.
Five,
Yeah.
yeah, 5 p.m. to 7.
Mhm. So, that's God,
I'll put it
willing
to my
and
calendar,
the creek don't rise. So, yeah, so, but as I said before, to capitulate is that I'm here to advocate the building of a museum that would house our music and our culture, live music. Hello, how are you, sir?
Come on,
Well, and how's that? All right, good to see you.
He's running around in sport.
Let's see.
He's a gentleman that was doing a small business conference.
John Martin Green. John Martin, nice to meet you. I know the face, the number one. Yes.
Well, you came during the time for his jazz museum he wants you to build.
Ah, yes, well, as I said earlier, Mrs. Dunn is a great, I'm talking to, I'm preaching to the choir. So I'm not about to say anything new.
There are choirs and jazz too, I bet.
Yes.
That's very good. That was good. To me, you know, me, that's what you get. That's one of my brothers. Choirs and jazz. All right.
Music and jazz choirs as
Yes.
well. And as, basically, what I'm projecting is that we find a lot within Community Board 9.
You want to build a building.
It's vacant.
Uh-huh.
And that a capital project can be developed in which we could put our community to work. And at the end of this project, we would have a completed building with high tech. And it would serve to promote our music and our culture to the young people, to the middle-aged children, or people, adults, and to the seniors. It would be a place in which we would have access to project our music and our culture. As simple as that. It's a dream, it's an imagination, this is a rendering of a concept. And
How big is space for you thinking of?
I was saying that in terms of the lot itself, I would love for the lot to be, I would say, at a minimum, 40 by 100.
Square feet.
Yeah, well, that would be 4,000 square feet.
I can't mentally visualize it. It's not my head ain't functioning on it.
Listen, this.
Twice this room.
Exactly, twice this room, this is about 20 feet.
Got it.
Twice this, 40, and deep, 100 feet. This here looks maybe 30.
So double this building totally, in both directions. From width and length, is what you're telling
And
me.
how many square feet again did you say?
Well,
Tell me,
it
real
would be 40 by 100, which would be 4,000 square feet.
That's not very big.
It's not the biggest, but it could, that could accommodate us, 200 people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Twice this.
and,
No, more than twice. See, remember, this is the width, but the length is 100. This is only maybe 30, so we're
Oh,
talking three
okay.
times
Yeah,
this length.
yeah, okay,
We're
now
talking about
that's.
three
okay,
times
yeah.
this length and twice this width.
the depth.
Yes,
you're talking about,
yes, yes. And I mean, and that would be ideal. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Let me just say that.
And with whom have you discussed this previously? I mean, is this the first entree?
It's been a long-term interest. It's been a long-term journey, discussions with many people. But
You know, there is a jazz museum.
yes, there is, but they are controlled by who?
You tell me.
I told the group earlier.
Yeah.
All white people.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, however, we need our own. And this is what I'm a strong advocate of. I don't need to once again preach, but I believe in the 7 African principles. And they all embody what I'm trying to say, the unity, the self-determination, the collective work and responsibility, the cooperative economics, the purpose, the creativity, and the faith.
They include our side.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
and Uh, So it's still a concept,
Yes.
okay? So you've not engaged any potential investors?
No.
Or,
Not
concept.
that,
got
it's
it
just a
right.
concept, yes,
okay,
yes.
all right. Well, it's a good concept.
You know, I'm one, there's what I call it. Build a building to recognize live music of African Americans past and present. That's what I want.
There you go.
And say your full name, sir.
My first
It's
name is
easy,
Almo.
it's so short.
Well, my first name, my whole name is Almo Carr. I
That's
just
it.
use Al. Al M2 is my last name.
Al M2.
Uh-huh.
But I want to have it to recognize live music of African Americans past and
There you
present.
go.
I have some important information to tell you.
Okay. Tell me before you forget, on this
I
or,
don't wanna interrupt you on our project.
okay. Well, interrupt them.
Well, as I said before, we need an industrial, I have a card for you as well, sir.
Very good, thank you.
We need an industrial revolution, a black industrial revolution. And it starts, as they say, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So we need.
I heard something like that before.
Shout out this week.
That must be one
Oh,
of your
good job,
famous,
Mark.
one of your famous
Thank you.
thoughts.
We just
Well, we
been
all,
together so many years.
oh, is that so?
Oh,
I
me
used to
and him?
babysit her when she was little.
Right, that's how long we get right, you did. And I'm old enough to be his mother, but he
I was gonna say.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Well,
Go ahead.
I want to thank you, Ms. Dunn and sir, what's your last name?
Green like the color.
Mr. Green, with the E?
No, like the company.
Can I say what I said, but I wanna say, build a building to recognize live music of African Americans past and present.
Yes,
That's what I want for.
That's very good.
That's agreed to that, okay,
yes,
so I can put that in the minutes,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna try to build.
yes,
Okay,
that's wonderful.
that's what we're trying to.
And we would, you know what I would love to include in that?
Mhm.
That we would have a Miss Dunn room.
Now, you don't want this done, just put me on a corner.
We want you to be recognized in perpetuity.
Perpetuity, they probably say, oh, no, not her again, no, not her again.
Well.
All right,
see,
that's number one that you would
Yes.
like. Now, what's number two that you would like? You got the building. Is there anything else that you'd like the board to support you doing?
No, ma'am, that would be it. Yes.
So, the building. Let's go back. Where, this is just us talking now. Where are you thinking of recognizing, of having this building built? What area? Cause you can't build nothing in Manhattan anymore. Everything is gone.
Well, let me just say, you know, numerous, they have interim arms that they give into the community. I think during the Lindsay administration, they gave out
That
these
was weeks ago.
lots. They had these lots that were given out.
The Lindsay administration,
Yeah, I
was
know.
in 1960.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this is where it really,
Hey, what's his name? It's Koch.
it started.
Well, Koch was 20 years after. this.
Yeah, but
You know, but I mean, to answer your question, there are, these interim sites. They've been allocated to the community, for an interim purpose, to have a guard, interim gardens. So they were all, there's speckled all throughout the community. Now, there's one or two in particular, I don't know if it fits within the confines of.
Tell me the date, the ones you're
The
thinking of.
one I'm thinking of, Madam, is on 122nd Street
Mhm.
and between Malcolm X and 7th.
That's not this board.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Central Harlem.
That's,
Also,
that's board.
I mean, I'm just, I gave
The only
you,
one you could think of.
That's
you
what
know.
you're referencing, in those community garden
Yes.
style
Yes.
gardens that are on lots.
yes,
Typically, those are like brownstone size lots
typically,
where the structures have been demolished.
typically, yes, but there are some expanded ones
Okay,
that have maybe 2 and 3 lots.
okay.
Maybe, that would be ideal. But my request would, in terms of requests, if I may, is to have Community Board 9 identify all of the lots within its confine.
Well, mind you, those lots are owned, I expect, by landlords, if not
No.
developers.
The city controls a lot of, that's who gave permission. They didn't. Now.
Are you thinking back to the Lindsay administration?
No, I'm
again?
just saying, sir, maybe I need to do more investigation on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why,
I
So,
looked into those
but-
lots, they're
but-
owned.
huh?
Those lots are owned,
They're
but
owned?
yeah, almost all of them are owned, but some of them, the city has them back for back taxes, then you could get those. I
Yeah,
looked
that's what I'm
into
saying.
it, But it's expensive, it's really
Well,
expensive.
it's gonna be a task to identify and to get one that would fit all of the requirements that we need to have. Locale, of course, is the number one, quality. But before we get to that, I'm, like I say, my request is to identify those lots and see what's available, because we don't really know. You know, who owns what and what's who.
What you're
Look,
saying.
beyond having identified them though, I mean, even as there are likely to be some
Mhm,
that are owned by the city,
mhm.
proposals would have to be made to the city, among others,
Yes,
towards,
there's a lot of work.
well, towards generating resources.
That's
for
right.
the
It would,
building.
it would be a lot. It's a concept that's over my head that probably is gonna take a much, but you know who inspires me, to do this? And that was Barbara Ann Tier. When she had the place on Fifth Avenue.
National Black
National
Theater.
Black.
Thank you, I couldn't, thank you.
I remember hearing her.
I remember it
One of
too.
those radio stations many years before she even built that. She said she
But
had
she
a
bought
dream.
it lot by lot,
She
I
had a
remember her
dream.
clearly, she bought it lot, then she bought the
She
lot,
had a
next to
dream.
it, and over the
And
years,
she
that's how
owned
she
the
got
whole
it,
lot.
right there,
Yeah.
right, over the
Between
years, she
120
bought it.
and 126.
That's right.
And
but
she
it's
explained
still
to
there,
me
yes.
Side of-
I just
Oh, see,
fell
that's
in
right,
love
not you, but
with
yeah.
the concept of dreaming. I mean, this was one of my articles that I wrote about imagination, is that imagine if everything was equal for the last 500 and something years. How many great people would we have produced? You know, how many Marcus Garveys and Muhammad Ali's and all these Magic Johnson, how many of these people we would have produced if things were equal in this country? You
Well, I
know,
tell you one thing,
yes.
the word Harlem, which used to be, oh my God, you can't live in Harlem,
I
all them
was-
black people. Charlie got more white people in Harlem now, you can't afford to live in Harlem.
Ain't that something?
So I'd like, you know.
They wanted to change the
You
name,
know who
right?
changed all of that? Who could tell me? Bill Clinton. He
Harlem?
brought- No, when he finished his presidency, he put his office there and. the
Oh,
rest
yeah,
of
right,
it-
right,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I didn't
Bill
think that,
Clinton,
that's
I'm like,
true.
man,
Right,
when as soon as he
I
put his
forgot.
office there,
And the parking lot.
all of changed. You guys
Yes,
remember?
Well,
right,
he-
you're right, I
yeah,
forgot about him, yeah.
Oh, he destroyed all of them.
No, but I know
No,
what you're
he
saying, he
wrote-
opened it, yeah.
He
really
wrote
did.
in on gentrification.
Yeah,
He already
his
started.
wife wasn't, but
But he
all the white
opened it,
folks
yeah,
followed.
he
Oh, sorry,
opened it
but
for whites, he
all
really
the
did.
followers.
Yes.
He
I
took,
remember
he
that.
took away the scary stuff. in
Yeah,
Harlem.
all of them. Then he was there too.
And then this guy that just bought well, he didn't just, but this famous guy, I saw him on TV with, that bought the brownstone there in West Hall. He's famous out, the younger guy that lived.
Oh,
I know I know, but his name, I just watched him.
Patrick,
Exactly, so
you
cute.
talking about over there across the street from where MBT was?
I don't know where, I just know it's in West Harlem, I don't know exactly where, I know it's in.
Well, that's not West Harlem, right
It's in West Harlem.
there. Okay.
But I think in your case, all right, what I would say The Martin American Music Organization is interested in wants to build a building to recognize live music of African Americans past and present.
Yes,
That's what you want to do.
yes.
And you would like our organization to support that effort.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm done. He looks at me like, no, she didn't. Like, I don't believe she did it. He just cracks up looking at me.
Well, that is her name.
No, I'm trying to be, no, I never know when she's serious, because you don't give me a clue. Like, so I'm looking for a sign, I'm like.
No. 9 times out of 10, I'm
Well,
serious.
now you, I'm like, dang.
Yes.
Yes, she is. I wanted to tell you about.
He's been with me for 400 years, she tell you.
Before I forget.
Yes. So,
Oh,
Look at the face.
you wanted to say before you forgot.
yeah, sorry.
No, well, it's just been an honor. I'm waiting for my assessor ride. 'Cause,
Okay.
I go back to Staten Island to the
Let's
different
go.
world.
Okay.
A different world.
Uh-huh.
It's a whole different world.
It sure is.
I come to Harlem and I got a lovely following. Miss Dunn knows. We have, and I invite you as
Live
well,
music, yeah.
live music.
And the price is right.
And the prices.
If I go, it's free.
Well, the thing is, it's all free, but as I said before, the music is free, but we gotta pay the musicians.
Yeah. We ask for a donation, but you don't have to pay to
Yes,
get
we
into
do.
here.
We gotta pay the bad boys a set amount, and I've set a high bar of $150 per man to play out there in the bushes,
Okay, how many men do you have left?
4 to 5,
Oh, 'cause that's what,
you know.
the one I selected where it rained so much on us.
I don't know, all I know is,
That one is poor.
it's not like, you know, like the basket,
That's not a high bar.
it's not a, yes, it
It
is.
is if you don't have it.
It is,
Yeah, okay.
it is when people give $1,
Yeah, $2, $3.
Well, yeah.
and that's what they do.
Well, don't spite them.
No, I'm not spiting.
You know what,
I'm
wait a
telling you
They're
the
not
truth.
necessarily being penurious.
If it wasn't, if
They
it
might be
wasn't for a few, a really, really.
What's the minimum donation that would work? A $5 donation, a $10
Well,
donation?
obviously, you know, what would be lovely is $20.
Alright.
Now, anything other than that was well appreciated. They all add up. Even those dollars. They add up, but we got a budget of about almost $1,000 per show out there. You know, because we gotta pay for the sound man. I mean, it's not the biggest budget, but it is.
This is where you got the money.
It surely is, and it all comes from the community. And that's what I love about it, is that, we've been able, you know, there was a process I learned about in high school by this Keynesian economics. It's called Keynesian economics. This push. You know,
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes, me and him go get, what I was, sorry.
No, go
and
ahead.
well, no, I'm gonna conclude because as I said, I'm gonna be running soon. And I wanna just thank the board
Right.
for giving me this opportunity to present.
Yeah. You'd like us to support, you want us to support,
Yes.
so I'll put it into the
Thank you
minutes,
so
yes.
much.
You're altogether welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And then you have these concerts, the
Yes.
18th, the 25th, and the 22nd.
Thank you.
I was gonna tell you next week, but now you got $20.
What I wanted,
Go ahead, boy.
what I wanted to say, before I forget, that everything you said is dead on. But before I move, I just remember, this is crucial. Like, for example, the city would, what you said is great, we're gonna do that.
Go ahead.
Without me having a permit, I have the vendor's permit, I mean, the permit, the vendor's permit for the unit. Without a location spot, I will not get it. They need to know, for example, if I'm gonna be on 125th, 122nd, that's where my location spot is at. For example, if I ask,
But you have your mobile,
yeah, they need,
so you wanted, so what you wanna know is where you're parking it.
correct, they need to know.
Ah.
when they're gonna issue that, then I could move around. Without that, oh, then
Well, where are you parking it?
that's,
No, we talked, where are you parking it?
where do you want to park it? I would like to here.
No.
No, park.
Don't you have a parking, where's your mother?
Yeah, I have a house, but it's not that they want. That's his third, I've done all the research, just, they're gonna come in and check. They need to know if, for example, each vendor has a location spot, for example,
Oh, okay.
where they issue it. And after that, they could go anywhere, as long they know it's issued for there, and it's issued for 125th, it's issued for 127. They need to know where exactly I'll be. For example, if that one, for example, I asked for 125th and Malcolm X Boulevard,
Right,
so they'll say, okay, you there? Wait, the,
That's where your permit
would be,
license you to.
to be there. But you can move around to, to go other places. That's the way the vending permit.
so what you're telling me is you want a permit.
Everything is done from my side. They just need to inspect the unit
Yeah.
and the location and the board. If the board.
So you,
support-
wait a minute, you're asking the board
will support.
to give you a permit at the West Palm
No,
Pier?
not, no,
we don't
support.
issue permit.
No, need to permit.
What is-
Support for the location, for this location.
Okay, are you asking for a location at the West Palm Piers?
For one, a support for location there, then they will support it.
Say your name again.
Chris Gerald Jesse.
You have his paperwork, don't you?
So they could have that, so.
You don't have another one of those?
Yeah, you could-
Give him his.
No, that's okay.
No, yeah. You need yours.
Okay. Let me look at it while we did it.
No. I'm good, so you got a bag full of it, bring yours.
Wow, for me to get,
Yeah, yours.
I already have the vendor's permit already
Right.
to test. For them to issue, the sticker on I
Right.
need a location spot. So,
Support the building and development of the economic and that it could be. So you want us to support,
a location, you support
what's that word, what you gotta have? Permit, what?
A site,
yeah, I'm gonna, for example.
Say it,
My
say it.
apology,
Okay.
if I'm on 125th here, right?
yes.
I take this letter, I tell them I will be on 125th. They'll go, okay, the board support this, yes. Then they'll go, okay, I already have my temporary one to move around like you
Right.
said. They say, okay, since you here, your license will be issued to that location.
That's it. So you need a permanent location site.
Spot, yeah.
That's the
Perfect,
word.
yeah, perfect.
You would like it. Oh, son of a biscuit even. Marine Transfer Station. It ain't good,
Okay.
So if you try to make it have its site at the Marine Transfer Station.
Do you know where the main transfer station is? It's on the river.
It's
Yeah,
on the river
That's
up
why,
there.
that's why I wanna.
No, not the one at 125th,
Which one?
up at 135th.
Near 135th.
The one over way out into the ocean at
The
135th
river,
Street.
Yeah, there is, someone there, there was the vendor there, I check all that.
No, that building ain't not the river.
Yes.
That's my bad.
Oh, no. Why, you didn't know to come here, or you didn't know, you didn't tell them where?
Yeah, I told them, but allegedly they didn't get through. So I didn't need my phone ring,
Ah,
so I gotta,
it's the one,
I
baby.
gotta go to spec, no, that's not mine.
That's mine.
Yes.
That's for you.
Oh,
That's for you, that I had it in the office before for people to try.
He brought alms.
Did you try it? No, I brought coffee, Asian coffee.
coffee.
Oh,
It was, I left it in the office.
oh, okay.
That's why you didn't get it, but that's another story, let's not go there.
Hopefully I answered what you needed.
Yeah, wait a minute, I'll see you somewhere this weekend, won't I?
Well, let's see. I don't.
Friday, you're not coming over Friday night, okay. Riverbank is not this weekend, I don't think, but I have a.
This week is kind of quiet, right?
I think this weekend is a bit quiet, the next weekend down that's busier.
It's double like one down.
I will contact you,
Well, thank you, Ms. Dunn.
no problem.
Mr. Green, it's nice to have met you.
It's actually.
Seems like I said,